So you want to get good at Ninja League Face Off. You're tired of getting ganked. You're tired of getting your cheeks clapped. Well, today I'm going to teach you why you're playing like a dumbass. Basically, you have to think of Ninja League completely different than the other play styles. I gotta commend even though Ninja Face Off can kind of feel like cancer at sometimes, it does kind of relate. It is kind of canon to kind of the anime and how ninjas fight and they survive. Basically, kind of like if you remember the tuning exams, when Naruto took the tuning exams and they were doing the test, and the whole point of the test was to cheat. You know, that's kind of what survival exercise. You gotta look at it like that, because like, okay, basically, so first and foremost, the first rule that I know breadsticks don't understand, you have to avoid 1v1s. If you're trying to have fun, you know, blow this out the window. Just, you know, test your skills. If you're trying to just win, advance as fast as possible, these are the tips I'm going to tell you. And one of the reasons you got to avoid 1v1s is just you waste a lot of time. You know, you could be gaining other kills in other ways, which we'll get to. 1v1s basically take a lot of time, and at the end of the day, somebody's gonna go break up your fight anyway. Like 9 times out of 10 people are scoping your fight and they're waiting for the lowest, whoever has the lowest health, which moves me to my next point, which is you're gonna want to steal kills. So basically that's pretty much what everybody does, is they wait for the dummies to 1v1 and, you know, have this big ego. You're basically like Kid Naruto. That's how you're thinking. And you're like, I gotta win, believe it. But there's niggas out here who are just like Shino ass niggas, just scoping you, and they wait till you have no health. They'll kill you and your kill, and they'll get all the points, and they'll have full health. So, you know, that's the smartest way to go about it if you think about it. So third thing I'm gonna tell you is kill with your ult. These can make or break the round. Your ultimates give you a lot more. When you kill somebody with an ultimate, you gain a lot more points. So you're gonna want to pick ults that preferably kill, preferably one shot, not alts like water prison, or I don't know if water prison will work, but hitting the miss or something like that, because you don't get extra points for killing people. Like, sure, it's fun to make the whole map and miss, but you're probably not gonna win that way. So you're gonna want alts that are most likely to kill and most likely to kill multiple people. So, you know, like, let's say you want to use water shark bomb when like 4 people are huddled up, chances are you're gonna kill like 2 people, you know. So, and then you get like exponentially more points with those kills. So if you're ever wondering like, why I got like 6 kills and 1 death, but this person has like 4 kills and 1 death and they won, it's because they probably killed with their ults. So you gotta mind that. So for the 4th tip, you gotta know when to play offensively and when to play defensively. And, you know, you can make builds around these 2 things, but, you know, this mode, it's less about skill and it's more about knowing when to be defensive and when to be aggressive. When you're first place, chances are you're going to want to be super defensive, because everybody's going to try to kill you. Or when you have really low health. The thing about this, like, if you wonder why you're getting jumped, it's probably because either people are being tryhards or, you know, fuckboys and trolls, or there actually is a legitimate reason. Like, whoever you don't know what everybody's health is at the moment until you hit them, if you think about it. So once you hit somebody, you can tell how much health they have. And if you've been hit by like 1 or 2 or 3 people and they can see your health is like less than half, they're all gonna trip over each other to try to kill you and get that kill, because you're easy pickings at that point. So you're gonna want to play defensive. Opposite of the time is like, let's say you have your full health or you have an ult that like heals you, you know, all sorts of things. You're gonna want to be offensive. You have also, this can even come down to your roles that you've picked, ninja skills you use, and all sorts of things. Like, typically defense and healers, it's better to play in a more defensive playstyle, while range and attack are offensive, because, you know, range and attack have those explosive burst moves that do the most amount of damage quickly, while defense and healers have more stuns and they heal you over time and slower about killing people. So you're gonna want to prioritize staying alive as like a defense type or a healer type, and you're gonna want to prioritize kills as ranged or an attack type. Basically, like, are you trying to win with the like 6 kills and 0 deaths, or are you trying to win with like 11 kills and 3 deaths? Like, so you gotta mind when to play defensive, when to play attack, what your role is and what your ninjutsu are and how they work with your play style and how often you're going to be doing that. So it's not that complicated. Just sometimes you gotta be offensive, sometimes you gotta be defensive. A lot of people forget the defensive side, or they shun it. They think it's like pussy way to play, but like, it's survival, nigga, any means necessary. So also consistently manipulate your build. So let's say you pick a build that you think is good and like something about it is not working. Let's say like everything about your build is good, but something's holding you back. Like you notice, let's say you play 2 or 3 matches, test it out for 2 or 3 matches without changing anything, see where you can improve, go back to the Sakura, and then like let's say you're too slow, well, put on some sort of movement jutsu, or you can even get down to your clothes, put on some clothes with more speed. Let's say your jutsu never fully finished them, then you go back and you maybe pick a stronger jutsu, or maybe your jutsu takes too long to cast, pick a quicker jutsu. Maybe you're just putting in jutsu damage on your clothes. Like, you get the point. You play, test your build out, and keep on doing minor changes until it's perfected. Maybe your alt sucks, so you change your alt and then everything's perfect. These are how you find good builds that work in survival. You basically go off instinct, and then you build upon that, your build, until you've perfected it, right down to the clothes and the ninjutsu tools and weapons, all that. So yeah, and then for a bonus tip, don't get mad. Don't let the trolls get to you. Don't let the teabaggers get to you, because you'll make mistakes. Like it's pretty much like anything and anything, right? Don't let your emotions get the better of you. You'll play better. Most of the time you play good when you're not even like worried about shit, right? Like you're just you're in your zone, right? So you want to get there as quick as possible. If you get pissed off, you might, like me, you might like walk into like 3 alts and then end up in like 5th place, when you wouldn't have made that mistake if you weren't pissed off. So always try to calm yourself down, because it's really easy to get irritated at this game for some reason, but it's not a big deal. It's just a game. Don't let the trolls get to you. Just have fun over everything, and change it. You don't always have to get first. Have fun is the most important rule. You'll play longer if you have fun, more chance to get the S1. So don't get mad. That's my last tip. And yeah, that's how you win survival mode. Peace.